So, what you...
Wake up, meditate, and get the dog. You think the wrong time to sit on the
So long, what you doing?
Girl, this old Lou, and I'm the go-to. When you need your back, bro, need that throw real. I'm who they ask for, like.
Small fry and your ex-man, that's my little guy. I know some that'll kick him to the coastline. I'm on west side, we on show signs. You got some fake friends, they just told lines. Text I reply, baby, to my phone die. You know he lied if I said he don't lie. Up once again, and you know that I'm never too proud to beg. It's hard to admit that I made my bed, and you know I'ma always wish you the best. Roll inside the Benz. Once and I got to bend. It's hard to admit that I made my bed, but you know I'ma always wish you the best. For your feelings, why you know the feeling. This is what you thought was healing, but it makes you feel it. Trying days you thought was cheering, but you grow to fear it. They come and go like spirits. I see the signs, the clearest.
Baby, front of baby. I hop for her, spirit, see the crack, baby. I toast it up and do it on the glass, baby. I trip it up, I dove it up, I ran it up, that it up, the black and orange, I bend it all, I dapped it up.
This is the Rich Iron.
Hey, Jordan. Than a tour.
Second week of training here at Nike is in the books, and my man is putting in some extra work on his own because that is how you stay a household name. Speaking of which, since we got the exclusive invite to come out to Beaverton, we've been spending so much time on and off the field with NFL greats. We're talking Pro Bowlers, Hall of Famers, baby. Everything my man here is trying to become, and I gotta say, so far he's looking good, but I'm gonna go on record and say that he's lucky that I ain't out there. Ain't that right, superstar?
Why don't you come out here then?
Nah. See, because what happens if I put this phone down, go to work on you, then there's no proof. And then you can just dismiss it like it never happened. Hey, man. What you do? Hey, why are you picking on me? Just some random guy. Why don't you go one-on-one versus NFL competition, huh? Because I'm sure there's a lot of guys out here who would love to go up against you. Say something.
All right, so let's get to the interesting part. Somehow, there isn't any footage.
If you haven't heard the name Jordan Wright yet, believe me, you're about to be hearing it a whole lot real soon. She's one of the top young agents in the game, and we're actually live here at Nike headquarters. Jordan, what are we doing out here today?
We're watching the soon-to-be #1 pick get some work in.
Oh, so you're calling it right now, huh? You think he's going first overall? That's a wrap?
Of course. I mean, I can't name one player who has dominated the way he has.
True.
The hype has been building and building since high school, and every step of the way, he has lived up to it. I mean, everyone's still talking about the college football playoff, and that was a month ago.
The eyes of the college football world have descended upon this grand palace, the Superdome in New Orleans. Tonight, it's the second of our two semifinal matchups in the college football playoffs, as we'll see the Oklahoma Sooners taking on the Nebraska Cornhuskers. And for the right to play in next Monday's national championship game in Miami, we are underway here in New Orleans. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Here's 1st and 10 for the Sooners. Here's Gilbert. That's into the hands of Edwards. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Working with 2nd and 5 now. To throw is Gilbert. He's got his tight end complete. It's Green. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A nice opening right away as he'll maneuver his way up to the 32-yard line. Gilbert going up top. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
There is something to a game plan when trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
The Sooners call on their field goal unit. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And this one is right down Broadway. And the opening drive of the game yields 3. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit. But he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Yeah, this is good. Put him back with a not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Lynch. He'll buy some time right. Dixon, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. So nice completion there, Charles. And you talk about this young receiver, one of the best in the nation, if not the best. 88 catches, close to 1,500 yards in the regular season.
And, Brandon, as we prepared for this game, I went back and looked at my notes from scouting him throughout the season, and this is what I saw. I think he's got everything you look for in a receiver. Size, speed, great hands, separation ability, route running. Everything is top-notch. And I think that's why you're going to see him come off the board very early in the 1st round. In fact, I would rate him as the top receiver to be taken in this upcoming draft.
Now this throw caught left side. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns down.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off near the 26. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the...
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Gilbert. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third down.
It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on fourth down. Now Oklahoma's punter out there getting set, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off.
Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped. Inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Lynch. They'll roll him out right. Unable to correct. Lynch fighting. He fumbles. He lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. 1st and 10, Nebraska. Here's Lynch to throw. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. Final play of the half. It's Lynch. Well, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. The winner goes on, the loser goes home as we start the second half of this semifinal matchup. Taken at about the 1. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Play action. Now Lynch. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Try and hold that score at least where it is.
Finds a seam inside the 40. And he is in. Touchdown Sooners. A big play there. 51 yards. And the Sooners add on to their lead. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead grows to 10-0. Now following the touchdown, the Sooners get ready to kick this off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
There he goes, right side, the 20. And he is in. Touchdown, Nebraska. A great play there. 72 yards. And the Cornhuskers have cut it back within a score. Down in this one, they needed that score, but they'll have to hold at least for the time being.
You're exactly right. Points that they had to have. As you said, they have to regroup now and see if they can get them another way.
And he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line. It'll wind up being a huge loss on the play, and that's going to bring up a 2nd and forever. Out of the gun, they hand to Foster. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. Caught the defense off guard there a bit on 2nd and long, but now you still have to deal with 3rd and long.
Yeah, you do, but you feel pretty good about the last play, don't you? And maybe it gives you a little bit of confidence dialing up.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right?
And that is caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Jamon Mason there to make the grab. And the Sooners add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0. Now following the touchdown, the Sooners get ready to kick this off. Taken in at the 3. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. A loss of 8 that time, and it brings up 3rd down. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
And that one off the mark, a little late with a throw.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Here we go. Lynch on 4th down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught on the sideline. On the feet in. They are. What a catch. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Lynch. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Delayed give to Foster. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
4th down. Here's Lynch. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and as a result, possession switches hands. The Sooner offense back out, ready for their next possession. They'll try and grind some clock. It's Stewart. Down the number.
So, what you think?
Yo, you absolutely crushed it. This final edit really took it to the next level, man. I mean, you gotta be looking for an agency job, bro.
I'm glad we're on the same page, man. There's gonna be a lot of eyes on this. This is gonna be ready for when you make it big.
What? With all the subs you're about to get?
I mean, we've been boys for a minute, but I ain't that nice.
You gotta talk to my agent.
Yeah, we just pulled in. Building. All right, great. We'll be right there.
Yo, this place is amazing. One day, I'm gonna have my own building, banners hanging up.
You a beast on the field, man, and it's only a matter of time. And I know you're gonna get both. We just need the banner to be dope. Oh, like that one, you know, with the shoulder pad.
Wake up, meditate, and get the
How you doing, fellas? How you doing? Good, good. Everyone's nice and excited. I don't look so nervous. Everyone's happy. Good, good, good. You all had your breakfast, I hope. Hard training this morning, boys. Hey, buddy, how are ya? Alrighty, guys. Long speeches aren't my thing, so I'm going to keep this brief.
I feel amazing, can't nobody stop me. My business is jumping like it's on the alley. Trying to explain it, but nobody get me. Leaving my homies, then they coming with me. I give all the service, but nobody tip me. They use me and move on as soon as I'm empty. I can't count a penny, a dollar, a busy. I swipe for some thousand, my wallet got plenty. Don't ask me for any, I'm sorry, I'm stingy. I was just wait from the beginning. They say I'm changing, I never agree. Even with millions, I'm still DDG from the Pontiac Street. Bought a mansion for me. Asking for me, why they asking for me? Cause I'm actually rich and I'm having it factually. Ain't gonna have it manually. Millions and millions come annually. I'm stacking the paper up gradually. What the it's a little band to me. I got 100K randomly. If he hating, he a fan of me. Back in the day.
Hey, so listen.
Don't do it, ayy. Don't say I didn't warn you. It's all love.
Second week of training.
Running through my mind, ayy. Fatal by design. Most fun.
When we pull up, we go ahead and get it. If they told you we did it, he did it. Super Bowl back to back, we gon' finish it. Grab the trophy, we go ahead and sit with it. I remember we came up from nothing, so now we gon' turn up for something. We hit for the win, we ain't bluffing. They hit me the ball like I'm rushing. I gotta work a little smarter. I gotta go a little harder. I gotta ball like a Pro Bowl starter. They think they cold, put them in a coffin. We got them all on the team when we off. I'm told them they can't be like us, we ballin'. We on a spaceship and we gone for real.
If you haven't heard the name.
The eyes of the college football world have descended upon this grand palace, the Superdome in New Orleans. Tonight, it's the second of our two semifinal matchups in the college football playoffs, as it's the USC Trojans taking on the Miami Hurricanes. For the right to play in next Monday's national championship game in Miami, we are underway here in New Orleans. Taking it about the 1. And able to get this out to the 25. The Hurricanes now 1st and 10. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Second down at 5. Now Daniel. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. Well, as a coach, this is what keeps you up at night in the days leading up to this semifinal. You worry about the turnovers, and that's his first INT.
You're supposed to dwell on the positive, but you're exactly right. We don't know a coach out there that doesn't worry about what can go wrong, and this really shouldn't be a surprise. We knew they'd throw the kitchen sink at him defensively. Pressure, a lot of disguises and coverages. He's got a lot to wade through in this game.
They'll run from the gun with Charles. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. But one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
On second down now, it's Charles, and he is in for a USC touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Trojans have taken the early lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So now following the USC touchdown, on is the kick team to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Back out there for their next offensive drive. The Hurricanes get set. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Daniel on first down. And he rifles one incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And this one is incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Throwing on third down, Daniel. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now, that student section wasn't alive. They are alive and well now. That chunk play woke them up. It is starting to get really, really loud in here as this offense is on the move here in the first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Off play action. Daniel rolling to his right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
On second down, Ragland, and he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20.
That was good, tough running right up the middle, and if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. A gain of 6 there on first. On second down now, it's Charles, and he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side, and he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short, creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On second and inches, Gregory. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. USC gets set here, first and 10. Back to throw. Gregory. Over the middle, complete. It's Fields. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
But he's certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They got the defense on their heels.
That's caught. Touchdown, USC. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Trojans add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make the score 14-0. So now following the USC touchdown, on is the kick team to send this one away. Oh, my goodness, I thought he'd peel off. Instead, he makes the fair catch at the 2-yard line. Here's the University of Miami, their offense ready to get the drive started. And with 25 seconds to go, we'll see how they want to play this. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And oh, his first carry, he loses the football. It's going the other way. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? First and goal. Following the fumble recovery, Gregory. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Looking to throw. Gregory. That's caught. Touchdown, USC. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Trojans add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Back out there for their next offensive drive. The Hurricanes get set. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. Going to throw right side here, complete.
Let's go, boys, let's go.
The winner goes on, the loser goes home as we start the second half of this semifinal matchup. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. They'll run on first down. Ragley into the secondary past the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Gregory. He's got a man complete. It's Clay. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Hands it off out of the gun. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 43 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. They'll keep it on the ground, this time with Charles. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And they'll run on the inside handoff. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Looking to throw. Gregory. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
I think this is where you have to have the term situational football in your head, because this game is pretty much in the palm of your hand, and the one thing you can't afford to do, turn the ball over. Now you've given the patient a little bit of a heartbeat, haven't you? And now they're feeling it, and they're back in this game.
Yeah, still a little bit of a lead, but that makes things more interesting. We're still just in the third quarter here. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Trojan offense ready to get their next drive started. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
They'll try to eat some clock now with Charles. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a third and about 5.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Screen pass to Charles. And the athleticism on the spin move allows him to pick up the first before he's brought down. A first down carry here for Charles. Finding some room at midfield. The 30. And he is in for a USC touchdown. A big play there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Trojans add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns in 21. So now following the USC touchdown, on is the kick team to send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Here's the University of Miami, their offense ready to get the drive started. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A great effort there. 75 yards. And the Hurricanes have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will be cut down to 14. So following the touchdown, here's the Miami kick team to send this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The SC offense about set to take over here. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Ragland, he'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And they'll indeed take a knee. Well, on both sides, you come into this game with so much hope, so much build-up, looking to move on. One side gets to do that, but let's not forget the others. Tough pill to swallow.
I know. How you feel? It was a tough loss.
Well, there's no doubt about it. After losing to USC, he'll be joining the NFL with a pretty big chip on his shoulder. I mean, think about it. Every time he's in front of a mic these days, he's finding some way to bring up the loss and how he's using it as fuel, you know, as motivation. Now, I don't know about you, but I like that kind of attitude. And the teams at the top of this year's draft, I'm sure they do too. Here's something else I like. Our sponsor for today's show. So we'll be back after a short break with a very